guys, is today it's 14 degrees, the sun is shining, I'm just driving home. It's the last week before the clocks go back. It's that time of the year now where my list is unbelievably busy and I just want to keep the foot to the floor. Even though now I'm running low on energy, I'm getting tired and getting sick of working. You know, it's been a tough whole year. I just want to keep my foot to the floor and get through my list of work. And today, now, I was working in a particular area for 2 clients. And what I did today is, one property would usually take me a day, so I'd pace myself over a day. But what I did today is I put the 2 in for a day's work. I started earlier and I finished that bit later, and I took like a 10-minute lunch break, and I upped the pace today. I worked a bit quicker than I would normally work. I have a pace that I work at, but today I just upped it. I didn't want to fall behind, and the fact that these 2 are out of the way now is massive for me. Reason being, number 1, travel. I have to travel across the city. I have to cross the bridge, and I'm just going to flick the camera. So this is the traffic now on the way home. I usually don't work this late, and now I'm sitting in traffic, but it's worth it. It's worth it because those 2 houses are out of the way. They're very awkward. There's high steps leading in and out. It's very tough if you're working on your own, but it's the same. The gardens are the same layout, and it's near enough to the same kind of work. Shrubs, hedging, cleaning up, and I can leave the waste in the back of both of the properties, which is very important. You know, and it's easier for me. So I try to knock these 2 out in a day now, and going forward I'm going to knock these 2 out in a day. But tomorrow I can get back out on the lawns again, and I can start cutting lawns, and I'll get my rest while I'm cutting lawns. You know, I find that when I'm cutting lawns and I'm standing behind the machine, that I'm not bending down as much, and I'm not, you know, the vibrations from the hedge cutters, climbing and all that is tiring on the body, you know, and you know, I get tennis elbow and all that. But look, a trick now for you gardeners, especially now if you have 2 in the one area, like those houses now, there was a house in between both of those houses, so it was quite easy to just take the machinery, fill up, refuel, and go back then into the other garden and start on the other garden, you know. Especially, you know, as well, going across the city, as I said, you know, it can be very annoying in terms of, you know, you have to go across twice. No, I only had to go across once, so that's saving on fuel and time, because time is more important than fuel, my time. The second thing is that it's one ticked off the list, one extra ticked off the list, that if it rains, there's much pressure. And the third thing is that the rain, it could rain next week again for a few days. At least I have that done, and I think this time of the year we need to take advantage of the weather. When the weather's dry and it's bright like today, and there's a stretch there in the evening, a small stretch, you know, it's time to make money, because it's going to be a long winter. Again, what used I do in the winter? I used to do nightclub security to keep myself going in the winter. But this year, being the clever little clogs that I am, I have enough money in the bank now to be able to maintain my lifestyle right through the winter comfortably. You know, my bills will be paid, and I'll be able to go for my drinks on the weekend, eat food out if I want to eat food out, and live that lifestyle I want to live right through the winter. If I want to take all day, I can take all day, because I have worked hard right through the summer, and I reap the rewards now in the autumn. In the winter, for working so hard in the summer, when everyone is swanning off on their planes, getting tans, I'm tending their gardens, and I bet you guys out there are tending gardens as well when your clients are off having fun in the sun. But guys, make sure it's very important that you put every week away for your taxes, so you can pay your accountant and pay your tax returns, and again have money away for the winter, and that's very important. So I just wanted to discuss those things. And again, that place that I was working in today, the parking, oh my god, you could not bring a trailer up here. I could barely get the van up here. Just a quick little story behind it. There was a gardener there, a German guy, and he was a fishing gardener, but look, his work, I think he was a bit lazy. He cut corners, and when I took over those houses in this particular area, you know, I was like a breath of fresh air, because I got stuck in. But I think that happens as well. That happens, that when you take over a new property, you could see, especially if you're a particular gardener like myself now, you can kind of see, you know, if there's a couple of corners cut, but you can repair those things and cut things down a bit lower and make them easier to work on. And you know, sometimes when guys are there over 5-10 years, they get a bit lazy, they get a bit complacent. But the parking was a nightmare, so that's out of the way now, and I won't have to go back there till next May. So they are 2 cuts a year, which is October and May. So it's autumn and summer. So I wait till the birds are finished nesting, and boom, I hit the road again and get the hedges cut. So guys, I just wanted to share that. Remember guys, it is all under control. Over and out.